Okay, this is just a quick video about my BOSS 8.1. This is Bridgeport R2E3. This is the dial on the used for raising and lowering the knee. Now, it's got two dials, one inside the other. That one's metric, 0 to 2 millimeters, and this is 0 to 100. I think it's thousandths of an inch. Now, these two are planetary. That one has gears on the inside, and the other one has gears on the outside. You can see the gears there. And this one, when this one turns, it drives the other one. Now, how I would expect this to work would be that you would pull that back. You would set this to 0 eventually. Okay, let's get that 1.8. Okay, that's 0. You would then take this one. Now that's pulled back. You'd set that to 0 if you were going to do both. So now you've got that. Then I would have thought that you would tighten that up. This nut here. And that would have engaged the aluminium boss underneath here. Which would have, when you pushed that back, I would have hoped that would have engaged then with that boss in the middle. This is now pinched in, and so when I go like this, it should move, but it doesn't. I can move it for you to show you the action. So we're both at 0 there, and we go all the way around on the small one back to 0, and you'll notice that 0 is no longer where it was. The two zeros aren't meeting up. And if we keep going around till 0 on the big one, there we go, you can see that's not on there. So these two revolve at different rates because of the planetary gear ratio. So just to take this apart and show you what it looks like inside. Okay, take the handle off. Unscrew the steel threaded the old nut here, and that pulls that out. It pulls out the castellated boss and everything, which is keyed into the shaft. Okay, so that's that lot over there. Then if I pull this outer ring off, that will probably pull the middle boss as well, the aluminium boss, off as well. So just having a look at this, there's your ring, that's your outer ring, and there's your teeth. Those teeth engage with those teeth there. It's impossible to do with one hand. So that's how that turns, and turns at different rates. So if you have a look in here, you can see the planetary gear system. So pulling that off, what you can see, I'll pick that up. What you can see is that this sits on its own boss, and that normally sits a bit higher, and that sits, this sits internal to that. Okay, and that's how that runs. Now, there's a shoulder on this steel bit here, so that would get pinched between the nut and that shoulder, and that once you tighten that down, that would lock that in place. It's just how this engages on the outside here to the inside over here of this outside wheel, which is the one with 100, so that then locks, engages and drives that. And I'm just stumped as to how that should work. I don't know if this knurling on this outside is actually, let me see if I can get a better focus. I don't know if the knurling is original, or if someone's added it there. This looks like there's some glue. The knurling doesn't look particularly even. I mean, you've got relatively bad spacing of the knurling there, whereas when you go around here you've got really good spacing. So I'm not sure. I'm also not sure if that's just wear or what that is, but I just don't understand how that engages with that and still allows it to slide so that you can move it around and then put it back in. Maybe I'm missing something, but any help or any suggestions or anybody who knows about these things, let me know. Thank you. Bye bye.